Hi, I'm Vicky from Rockstars and Royalty. Welcome back to my channel. In this series of videos, I'm going to show you how I turn this sketch into this dress. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to style this wig to go with the Flora dress, and then I'm going to show you the finished look of how it all comes together. So this wig is a lace front wig that I got from Amazon. It cost me about $50. It's really pretty just as it is, and in fact I've already used it in a photo shoot like this and it looked gorgeous. To go with the Flora dress though, I'm going to cut some of the length off, and then I'm going to curl it, and then I'm going to set it and give it a bit of a vintage vibe. Then once it's all done, I will do my makeup, put the Flora dress on and show you everything together. The dress, the headpiece, the shoes and the wig. Because it's been worn already, I've already cut the lace front really short, close to the hairline. So to attach it onto the head for while I style it, I'm going to use a piece of just cotton bias binding. And I'm just going to pin it along the very edge of the hairline just to hold the wig still while I'm brushing and curling, so it doesn't pop off the head and so it doesn't rip the lace. So that's nice and secure on my wig block now. So next I'm just going to take some of the length off, because this is a lot longer than I want. Oh, it's so pretty, it's a shame to cut it, but I think maybe next time I'll straighten it first so it's easier to cut and see if it's even. But because we're going to put so much curl in it, I don't think it matters if it's not absolutely spot on for this one. So the cut length from the centre front down the back is about 19 inches. So that's right from the centre front hairline. Next, I just want to move the parting from the centre to one side. So I'm just going to section that where I want it to go. I'm just going to hold that down with a sectioning clip while I'm working on it. Next I'm going to take my curling wand. I've got a slightly tapered end on that, and I've got it set on 170 degrees C. Test a bit on your wig first and make sure you are using a wig that does say that it's heat resistant if it's synthetic. So I'm going to curl each one using this. Then I'm going to curl each curl up and hold it in place on the head with a pin curl clip while it cools down. I'm going to keep going around the whole head doing exactly the same thing, just curling and then pinning it while it's still warm. And then once it's all curled, I'm going to leave it for an hour or so just to really cool down to make sure all the curls are completely set. So my pin curls have been in for about an hour now since I finished doing them, so they've cooled down completely. I left them for a while just so the ones at the back were really cool before I took them out. So next I'm going to take all the clips out, and then I'm going to start brushing it and shaping it. Before I take any more out, I've forgotten to tell you how I set it. So this is my parting here. So I've got all of the front 2 rows on this side of the parting curled anti-clockwise, so they're going away from the parting. And then all the front 2 rows this side of the parting are curled clockwise away from the parting. And then all of the rolls down the back I just curled up and over, so they were all going backwards. You can see at the back how I staggered them. They weren't in straight rows, they were sort of all over the place. So even before I brushed it, you can see they sort of hang over each other so that they're covering up that base. Oh my god, these curls are amazing! So next I'm going to take my brush and just brush and brush and brush and start trying to get this going where I want it to go. I'm not going to do any back combing at the roots on this one because I don't want it to be big. I brush it now, I'm just trying to find where those natural waves form. I'm just holding them in place with these clips. I'll try and follow this one all the way around. Oh my god, look at all this hair. As I smooth it, these bits kind of appear. And you can sort of see the next ridge underneath is going to be there. I'm just going to back comb this top part a little bit just to give it a little bit of height. And it still wants to go back into that original parting, so I think I need a bit of back combing to encourage that to not happen. So next I want to try and get the next clip on the front to line up with this one under here. There's so much hair to tame, it's just massive. Without pulling the top ones out. I don't think these clips are strong enough. Oh, here it goes. Amazing. The more you brush it, the more the sort of patterns that you want start to form. So now I've got that row done, which I'm going to give it a good spray with my hairspray. So I'm using this Goldwell super firm hair lacquer, which I bought because it was really cheap and really big. Next I'm going to get rid of the frizz, and I'm using this brush which has got loops in it, which I got with some hair extensions years ago, and that is just starting to bring the bottom all back together. There's so much brushing in this, it's just crazy. You can see how that's starting to now smooth out all that frizz, and we're getting even nicer curls. I'm going to redo this top part after I've brushed it because it's just all pulled out. So I'm going to keep brushing and brushing and brushing. See the difference all that brush makes from the fuzz that we got with the... So that was just using... This was the brush I used when I brushed the curls out to begin with. And that gave us this big fuzzy effect. And now this brush is starting to pull it all back together, and it's giving us the waves that we want. So I'm going to keep going all the way around. This is going to take ages. Okay, so the loop brush wasn't getting enough of the fuzz out, so I've switched to using my paddle brush, and I've just brushed this front part, and I've managed to get it into this beautiful roll here. It's smoothing out a lot more than the other brushes were. So I'm going to carry on with this brush and smooth it all the way around. Then I'm going to put the clips back in the top and the front. Now I've got all my clips in, I'm just going to go around and just try and shape and smooth this bottom part as much as I can without pulling out any of the shape from above it. a nice curl back in the front. I just want to keep that there. So here's the finished wig. I'm going to leave the clips in until it's time to put it on. I managed to get that lovely curl back at the front, and I got a small one that side as well, although I couldn't get it to go into a bigger roll to match that side, but I actually kind of like that it's a little bit asymmetrical. So it's not perfect, but it's definitely got that vintage vibe that I wanted to go with the Flora dress. So next I'm going to go and do my makeup and put everything on, and I will show you the finished look all together. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I styled the wig and seeing how the whole look for the Flora dress came together. So this is how I would style it if I was putting it on a catwalk, or how I'd style it for a photo shoot. It's not styled for a wedding. You could style it very differently. If I wanted to do a bridal shoot or a bridal catwalk show, I'd style it very differently. This is how I would style it for, yeah, a dramatic catwalk show or a really cool photo shoot. In fact, I really want to do a photo shoot with it now. If you've only just found this video, please go back and watch all the others. So I take you through the process right from my original design that I drew when I first saw the fabric online, right through to then making the patterns and the toile and the corset and the skirt and putting it all together, making the headpiece, decorating the shoes, and putting everything together to create what you see today. In my latest weekly vlog, I talk more about the makeup look that I've done. I haven't really done a tutorial, but I sort of just talked about it as I was doing it, so I'll link that below in the description. There's a playlist with all of the videos showing all different aspects of the Flora dress on my channel as well, which I'll link in the description too. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please let me know what you think of this final look. Please let me know what you'd like to see on my channel, whether you enjoy seeing me sewing or designing or doing wigs or doing makeup or doing headpieces. I'm going to keep filming full looks right from concept to accessories and the finished look, because that's how I think when I design a dress. I don't just design a dress, I have a concept in mind for how I want everything to look. So I'm going to keep doing that. God, I'm so hot, excuse me. Yeah, so if you want to see more, please subscribe. Please click the little bell so that you get notified when I upload new videos, and I'll be back soon with a new video. Oh, and please leave me a comment as well. It's really hard to get noticed on YouTube. I'm just a small channel, but the more you interact and like my videos or comment on my videos, the more I will get seen, and I would love to get my videos seen by more people here. So thank you for watching. See you soon.